him a military advantage over future conquests? Did he do so for political favor? I don't know. But he worshiped the God of a conquered people. But I wonder if, rather than speculating as to why he was so enthralled and fascinated with the gods of Seir, if we might ask not what was his view about the gods of Seir, but what was Dr. Webster his position on his own God?
Oh, yeah, that's good.
How did he really feel about Jehovah?
Yeah, come on.
Now, a cursory reading of Scripture will reveal that the world has a strange attitude toward God.
Oh, yes.
You remember that when Moses appeared in Pharaoh's court and said to him, the Lord said, let my people go. Pharaoh's response was, I don't know the Lord. Therefore, I will not obey his voice.
Oh, my.
You remember that after the Assyrians had conquered the northern kingdom, and Sennacherib set his sights on conquering Judah and Jerusalem, that he warned Hezekiah not to believe in his God. His argument was, my father and I destroyed other nations, and they had gods. What makes your God any different? You remember when those intrepid young men stood before Nebuchadnezzar, refusing to bow to his idols. Nebuchadnezzar said, who is that God that can rescue out of my hand? Well, that may be too ancient history for you. Come closer. In 1966, Time magazine decided to venture into that theological controversy that was stirring up so many emotions. And on the cover of the April 6th edition, 1966, the background was black and the blazing words in red raised the interrogative, is God dead?
Come on.
So that the world had to ask the question, had mankind finally come of age where he had no reason or no need for God? But that's not the question on the floor.
Well.
Not what the world thinks of God, but what did Amaziah think of God? And in a more challenging situation, maybe the question ought to be asked, what do we think of God?